See, everybody told me not to wear my heart on my sleeve because people would take advantage of it. And I was like, nope, I'm going to do it anyway. Reason why? It's not my fault that they choose to take it for granted and use it for what they use it for. That's their fault. There's nothing wrong with showing that you have a heart and that you're not somebody to fuck with. Now, has there been times when I seen somebody doing something a little shady towards me, but I understood why they were doing it, so I let it go? Yeah. A couple times Tony would do it to me because he was showing off for a girl. You know, say a couple things that weren't true, steal the spotlight type deal. I didn't care. But of course, every time he'd come back laughing, and we'd get around each other without her around, I'd be like, dude, you know that's a lie, right? He's like, shut up, man. You know what I'm doing. I said, yeah, but you shouldn't do it that way, man. Well, why not? It worked. I said, yeah, but then you got to keep lying. And it puts it in your head that you have to come up with better lies to keep, her intrigued. Why would you want to do that? Your whole freaking relationship's going to be nothing but a lie. What happens when you're supposed to prove all this and you can't? Well, yeah. So why don't you do it this way? And it worked. But Tony wouldn't stay with him. He was too nervous. And half the time, they treated him like shit. Because my buddy was a little slow, but he wasn't stupid. Tony was a very smart boy. Well, man, for everything he had going on. If his mom would have raised him to be an actual man instead of a paycheck, dude, he would have outdid me by a long shot. Just like if I didn't have the shit that fucked with my head, I wouldn't be nowhere near where I'm at now. I'm like, well, why are you whining? I'm not. Seems to me like people out there want an explanation. So you're getting it. And pretty funny, you don't like the one you're getting. They're trying to make up what the explanation really is. Trying to say, oh, well, there's 3 truth things. A lot of those sayings and shit are in majority of people. They're not everybody. Do you understand that? There are actually people that will tell you the exact fucking truth whether they did it bad or not. 1, that's integrity. 2, that's truthful. It's also brutally honest. Yeah, I'm brutally honest. And yeah, it hurts feelings. Only because they're lying. Which, those feelings should be hurt. Stop fucking lying. There ain't no sense in it. A little bit of bullshitting, and exaggerate when you're telling a story or something like that. That's different. That's what guys do, to be good storytellers, blah, blah, blah. When they turn it into using it on real shit, no. And I don't mean stories about the life. I mean, like, just stories, kind of like the old grandpa stories. You know that man stretching the truth. Now, some did not, but some do, Oh, my nose. Freaking lung got me. Like, when I go to be the type of person that I am, everybody tells me, be yourself. Once I start being myself and my sweet self, and all that. Everybody, girls think that, oh, he's hitting on me. He wants to date me. No. If I wanted to date you, that's what I would have said when I first met you. Hey, you got a boyfriend? Hey, are you married? No. Why? Would you like to go out sometime? That's me wanting to date you. Other than that, I'm just goofing off and having a good time, making sure people smile. That's it. I mean, literally, that's it. Damn. But I guess they're so used to these fuckboys using these lines and shit to make their heart flutter that they think every dude's doing that. No. Not every dude that is single runs out scouting for chicks. Most of the time, I've never went out scouting for chicks. They've always came to me without me wanting them to. Yeah, starting to get my wings back. My hair's getting long. Oh yeah, it's getting long. I don't know. Thinking about growing it out again. Shaving underneath and pulling it back in a ponytail like I used to for football. Even though that, dude, my hair got so long and so tight up against that freaking helmet. Oh, it would drive me insane. And the freaking air bladder would grab it, start ripping shit out. Piss me off. Yeah. I was never the best at anything. I was good, but I wasn't the best. I enjoyed what I did. Even football. I wasn't the best. I was good. Just wasn't the best. Pee-wee football, I didn't even care about being the best. At all. What I cared about is having fun. And that's what I did. Most of the time. Yeah, me and Ronnie Moore would battle. Me and Justin Sadler. Especially the high knees. Me and him loved doing that. Trying to see who could do it the fastest, but the slowest. You know what I mean? Almost like jogging in place type stuff. Yeah, because that course, I used to just high knee and rush through it, you know. And then my coach one day seeing us doing it, he's like, "Why do you go so fast through that?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You're supposed to kind of go fast with your knees in the air, but stay in kind of in place and slowly inch forward." I was like, "Why?" He said, "Try it." I tried it. Oh, I seen why. You realize I bear crawled with 34 stitches outside and inside? They didn't know. My first 2 weeks. I ended up getting out of the hospital because I had my appendix rupture. And instead of cutting from the belly button down, they did it on the side. Because there was nothing left there for them to take out. Just poison the drain out. You want to talk about some pain, boy? I took it without pain medication. Well, I hate fucking needles. I don't care. Y'all can say what you want. Fucking hate them. Yes, I can get piercings and tattoos. Don't mind that. But you ain't sticking a liquid in a freaking syringe and putting it in my body. Or taking my blood. No, you're not. Not unless I'm passed out and I don't know it. That's what an IV's for. Yeah, for putting medication in. Not the drawing the blood. But anyway. Yeah, 4 days in pain. Started on a Thursday night. Got really bad on Friday night. That's when I actually went to my mom's door and knocked, and she yelled at me to go back to bed. Yep. She came home. I was all by myself Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. She come home Sunday, and I'd been crawling around the whole house to get to the bathroom and all that stuff, man. Literally crawling. I couldn't stand up. And she went to lift me up to give me some Tylenol. And my stomach was all green and purple and turning colors. And it was green and purple. So she called my grandmother to come get me and take me to the hospital. When I got there, they tried to sit me in the lobby chair. It's when they had them plastic, like egg carton looking chairs. And I couldn't sit in it. I kept falling out onto the floor. So they come and got me, and they're fucking idiots. I can't sit in a chair. I'm talking to them. That's about the only thing I could do, and focus with my eyes and stuff. So, but kept falling out the chair. So they pick me up. They take me in the back room, and they try and put me on a scale and tell me to stand. Sure. Of course, that didn't work. Doctor's like, "What's wrong with you? You just seen me. I can't sit in a chair. What makes you think I can stand?" So they take me back in the room. They're trying to put an IV in me. And I'm so dehydrated that my veins keep collapsing. And I mean, they've got me stuck everywhere. It wasn't the fact that I was, not just the only fact that I was really dehydrated, my veins kept collapsing. I have rolling veins and they're real small. So they have to use a smaller needle or they won't get it. Even though I got some healthy looking veins. Okay. Never done intravenous drugs, nothing like that. Don't even fucking try it. No, never. The only thing I've ever done is weed. That's it. The only thing I've ever experimented with, I did do one line of coke because my friend kept pressuring me into it. Made me feel like Superman. And I said, "Oh, no. They're like, "What?" I said, "This is going to get me in trouble. I ain't touching that anymore." I was 14, 15. Well, yeah, I was 14. This was before I went to carpet. Was I stupid? Yeah, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know what the hell that was. Did I let them talk me into something? Yeah. Should I have? No. All it did was make me want to go break shit. And that's not good for me. Especially at that age. I was wild. I was a good dude, but I had no breaks. Like the shit that's going on today, whew, I would have been arrested. Those boys would have got their ass beat. Like that. I wouldn't even have said anything. "Oh yeah? Really?" Wham! That's me. If I even said, "Oh yeah? Really?" A lot of times you just get, and lights out. "You're so damn small. That ain't happening." You better watch what you say. It's about technique. It's not about how big you are. It's about placement and technique. That's what it is. It ain't nothing else. Some people got it naturally, some don't. And it does help to have a big ass knuckle, which I have. Even had a bigger one when I was doing carpet because I used to have basically a double sized knuckle because of the callus on it from cutting carpet. Any carpet layer knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, look like Neanderthal knuckles, especially the big one. Yeah, people do use that as a cut knuckle dragger. I don't care. But anyway, yeah, I started playing football right after I got out. I was only in the hospital for a week. My mom was about to lose her job because she was staying in there with me. I told her she could go to work, which after like 3 to 4 days she did, but she still wanted me out of there. So she was bugging me to do a number 2 so I could go. I'm walking like an old man with a freaking IV pole, and she's like, "Hurry."